is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Latos has his target. 1-0 on its way. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heck on the move. One down. Addison Russell will get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you have to say, he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there. 2 down.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Heck, ranging back, still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Steve, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Heath Heck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is Fowler. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman
Ryan Zimmerman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Oh, that's a good eye. That's not easy to do, going from 0-2 to 3-2. Most guys, they get a little jumpy down in the count, but he's been able to wait him out.
Yeah, and that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Coughlin on the move. And that's the third out. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That's in there, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Leto sets. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere is under it. 1 away. Chris Coughlin will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. The pitcher, Jason Hamill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Batting ninth.
Ben Zobrist set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of leading off the Ramos as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wilson Ramos.
On the ground to the right side. Rizzo was there. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Anthony Rendon will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
One-0 count. Here it is. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ben Revere gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dexter Fowler is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Latos gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. One away here to begin the third.
Now batting.
Addison Russell stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Chris Bryant is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. But the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Anthony Rizzo strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Matt Latos digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2, here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Trey Turner will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting.
Heath Heck is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off the second base, and they get their guy.
Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They trail things. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Still 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. In now, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jorge Soler.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Latos into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Revere going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Jason Hamill steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. A quick out number one.
Now batting.
Daniel Murphy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one. To short, hit hard. Russell's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Wilson Ramos, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at him. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ben Zobrist heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman.
Derek Holland is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Dexter Fowler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He drew a walk his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bryce Harper will stand in to lead. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Hamill has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 9.
Ben Revere is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Fowler giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Derek Holland.
Danny Espinoza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Danny Espinoza.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coughlin is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17.
Chris Bryant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Kyle Schwarber will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. All even now, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Trey Turner will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And that's up and in for ball 1. This one skied out toward right. Soler is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Heath Heck will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Hamill gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground near home. Gonna be a tough play. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter. First
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Zimmerman is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Jorge Soler will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He shut him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Chris Coghlan stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The pitcher, number 39.
Jason Hamill comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
There's one.
The second baseman, number 18.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
2-0.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Hamill into the wind. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Now batting,
Wilson Ramos steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. And this offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and one. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more. Dexter Fowler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Trevor Gott will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dexter Fowler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper moves over. He's got it one away.
Up next for the
Addison Russell comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a breaking ball. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Heck coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Kyle Schwarber steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And that misses for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Kyle Schwarber will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. A little bouncer. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Jorge Soler gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. Ben Revere will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 52, Yusmeiro Petit.
Clint Robinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hamels is ready. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Heath Heck will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Coughlin going back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Put the bag with himself is Rizzo for the out. Daniel Murphy will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Wilson Ramos digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, he rips this one to first. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit and 4 trips, all of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Anthony Rendon stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Mark Melanson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Coghlan, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Melanson looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And there's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Ben Zobrist is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Gotta like the approach. He's saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Ben Revere will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coghlan is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mark.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one in this ball game.